What's going on, everybody? My name is Kemi. I'm a photographer, cinematographer. I am here today to teach you guys the best way you can possibly remove imperfection in your skin tones. And we're gonna do that using frequency separation. It is a very popular method, but I'm gonna teach you guys how to get it done very easy with no time. So come in my computer here and I'm gonna show you. So here we have a shot of a beautiful model. Her name is Nikki, and you can find her on Instagram at the first thing you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to duplicate your background twice. You can hit Command J and that's gonna duplicate the layer. And once you do that, we're gonna turn off the eyeball on the first one. And the second one, we're gonna change the name and we're gonna call it Blur. And the second one, we're gonna call it Texture. Alright, so now with the blur layer selected, we're gonna go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and we're gonna choose an amount based on the photo that we're working on. But for this photo, we're gonna be going with 4. Anywhere between 4 to 5 will be ideal. Alright, we're gonna go to the second layer, enable the eyeball, and we're gonna be going to Image, Apply Image, and we're gonna go on that in that section called Layer. We're gonna select Blur, and then we're gonna change the blending mode to Subtract. You want to keep scale at 2, offset at 128. That is the best setting for 8-bit images. We're gonna hit OK, and we're gonna change this to Linear Light. All right. And now, we're gonna right click on the blur layer and convert it to a smart object. Now, this is one thing that a lot of people do not do, and doing that can help things tremendously. And I'm gonna show you how in a second. And if you click here on Filter, go to Blur, Gaussian Blur, then you're gonna add the amount of blur that you want, all right, according to the photo. For most photos, anywhere between 10 and 15 is ideal, but for this photo specifically, I'm gonna go with 13.4. Okay, now we're gonna click on the smart filter and hit Command I to invert the layer. And once we get that inverted, with a white brush, we're gonna paint on the skin and remove everything that we don't want. Yes, it is that simple. And the reason why I love this method is because let's say you messed up somewhere, because you don't want to get too close to the eyebrows or anywhere that's not the skin. You don't want to get too close to them because it's gonna create something that you don't want. But with this method, you can just hit X and switch the brush to the black brush and just remove the effect where you don't want it, like so. Alright, so now, once you're done with this process, you may still find some of the things that you would like to remove. And to do so, you're gonna select the texture layer, hit S on your keyboard, and then you're just gonna use the clone stamp tool to remove those little things that you probably would want to remove. Alright, once that's done, we can call it good. But there's just one little thing that we should do to help this portrait comes to life, and that is add some sharpening to this photo, because it looks a little bit blurry, and we want to bring some more details back. And to do so, you're just gonna click on the background layer and duplicate it and bring that layer on top. And when you do bring it on top, you're gonna see all of the imperfection shows back again, and you can toggle on and off to actually see what you just did and see the before and after. We're gonna convert that to a smart layer. We're gonna change the name to Sharpness. All right, and we're gonna go on Filter, Other, High Pass. Alright, for this one guys, you do want to keep it very low. 1 to 2 is ideal. You don't want to go too high, and you don't want to go too low either. So for this particular photo, we keep it at 1.3. And we're gonna change the blending mode to linear light. And once we do that, the sharpness is already being added to the whole photo. But sometimes you do not want that. Sometimes you want it in a specific area. And to do that, you want to press Option and add a mask. And that's going to add an inverted layer mask. Now you're going to hit B. With a soft brush, you're going to add it wherever you want it. So let's say you want it in the skin. Bam. It's being added right now with no problem. Alright, this photo is all set. To me, this photo is perfect and there's nothing else I would want to do to it. But if you do find something that you want to do, one pro tip here, you want to hit Shift, Option, Command, E on your keyboard, and that's gonna add a layer with every adjustment that you just made. Alright, that's it for me guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you do want to know more about photography and cinematography, please subscribe to this channel, as I will be posting content every single week to help any photographer, anybody who has a camera, improve their skills and become pro photographers and cinematographers. Thank you so much. My name is Cami, and I'll see you in the next video.